Welcome back to another episode of Franky D Crafter. I have partnered up with Bottleneck Possum Publishing to bring you a whole new world to play in. For the last few months, we've been working on a Kickstarter for you. You are more than welcome to craft along, but if that's not your thing, I have provided a lot of artwork for this Kickstarter to get you in the role-playing mood. The tabletop role-playing mood. You know what I'm saying. You heard me right. A good friend of mine hired me to do the artwork for an amazing looking Kickstarter. And I'm not just saying that because I'm part of the Kickstarter. I'm saying that because they came to me with an already amazing concept for the art. And I was just the pen to the work, I guess. Or the sculptor, because I'm also sculpting a project for the Kickstarter. The name of the Kickstarter is Twice Made, Once Forgotten. That's a heat name right there alone. Anyways, the link will be in the description below. This will be from the encounter. Check this out. Usually I do the reveal at the very end of the video, but I feel like I had to hook you. And just throwing it out there, by supporting the Kickstarter, you will also be supporting the channel. If you do decide to get the Kickstarter comes with the modules, obviously. It comes with 3D printable files. And there is artwork that I'll be selling through the Kickstarter. So check all of those goodies out in the description below. Now let's get this show going. Copper, you ready? He's ready. Let's go. The first step was to pick one of the settings from the Kickstarter. I had my eye on this one from the very beginning. And as badass as that alien head looks, I feel like I've already done a project like that before. But I've never done an ancient alien golem's hand coming out of the ground. So that's what I did on this one. I'm starting off with your standard material here. Some foam and a perfectly shaped branch, I gotta say. From the foam, I make the shape of the cliff. My go-to material for the actual details is bark. One of the best things about this is that you really don't have to do much to make bark look like stone. All you need is some sculpt mold and some basic painting skills. I ran out of sand and pebbles, and I know what you're thinking. I could literally just go outside and get myself some. It's cold out, alright? And so I already have bark in the studio. I might as well chop it up and make myself some rubble. I have to say, I actually like this, the way this looks, better than actually using sand and pebbles. So, quick note right there. To make sure that the sculpt mold is sealed, you need to add a healthy amount of Mod Podge mix. I make a frame from wire and proceed to add aluminum, just to make a base for my sculpting material. Have you ever come across bits that are just so good you have to have them and then end up not using them for like 3 years? Well, that's what happened with me and this. I think I've had this since before the channel. Those were some dark times, right, Copper? You don't know how happy I am to actually finally use these. In this world, there's a bunch of random golem-like creatures from an age once forgotten. And some of them have lost a few gears here and there. Maybe in some fights, maybe just abandoned. Who knows? You're gonna have to get the Kickstarter for that. Or maybe those gears actually come from inside this monster, and there's more to it than you believe. But you'll never know until you get that Kickstarter. Anyways, I add cold porcelain to the arm and hand, and I texture it with aluminum foil. This is one of the cheapest and easiest tricks for texturing, especially when you're painting something you don't want it to be flat. You actually want the texture to do most of the work for you. It's the lazy man's painting, but it's usually the best kind of painting. I also add Sculptamo because it adds a lot of volume and a lot of texture. I'm still working with the same box that I've had since I started the channel, and Sculptamo was a lot cheaper back then, but I think that the big box is still worth it if you can get it from Amazon. It goes a long way. The plan is to bring it all together with the flocking at the end. I was trying something new here. For example, I wanted warm colors to contrast against the green that I will eventually be adding. I try to make the arm as grimy as possible, and then I realized I had to flock it, and you might not see any of it. I didn't end up covering everything, and I actually really liked how it came out. I'm very happy that I did a step that I didn't have to, and ended up actually being very happy that I did. I don't know. It makes sense to me. Let me know if it makes sense to you. You know what I'm talking about. I knew that for this project, the flocking was gonna be that factor. The thing that was gonna make it or break it. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I was pretty nervous at first. I thought I was gonna mess it up. But once I started adding things, I just went crazy. I strategically overwhelmed some areas while leaving others clear without any flocking. I wouldn't say this made it more realistic, but it definitely made it look a lot cooler. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day. Let me actually hit you with a little bit of the Kickstarter right now.
Once whole, now less so, the giant towers over the valley. The alien head lies embedded in the ground, hideous moss glaring at the forest. The outstretched limb breaks the tree line, and the closed fist attracts speculation from far and wide. Many have tried salvage operations, only to be defeated by the surrounding terrain. It is heat. Tell me that's not heat.
But this is heat. Definitely get your hands on this, for real. There's been a lot of fun working with this. A lot of fun making the artwork for this. You should definitely check it out. Of course, the link in the description below. Like I said before, supporting the Kickstarter also helps support the channel. So please, if the channel is something you love, and you don't want to join Patreon, you want to do a one-time thing, it's a perfect way to do it. What next? I feel like I got a lot to say and I forgot all of it. Check out Knabs' video. He actually made a video about the Kickstarter as well. Check it out. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell icon. That's it. check me out on Patreon, definitely check me out on Patreon. But, like always, catch you on the next one. Peace! Alright, Copper, we're good. Let's go. Check out the Patreon, bro. Patreon, what are you doing? Definitely check that out.